It's fine, whatever you prefer. Okay, I'm put it first there. Scoot.
Hi, John.
Grace, are you get you the estimate? I don't know, call them up, cause I haven't gotten mine either.
Oh, you're waiting on one?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you call the estimated guy?
Call Lori. Let's do it. Ask them where they are. Yes.
How long is it away?
Good.
Wow.
I don't even know, about 3 weeks. Y'all are in a hurry. I just need to know when it's coming in.
Oh my God, I have that phone number because I forgot to deactivate. It's in the storage unit along with everything.
Have you got a phone with you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's bad.
They keep promising it to me.
This is a quarter of semester. What are you trying to do based on these courses?
Here's what I have.
Oh, yes, okay.
What?
So you're a senior?
Well, I have Kayla, but that's
Yeah,
what I
right,
call
right.
him. He's like, I'm getting it to you, I'm getting it to you.
Yeah, that's right. I just have cash.
Well, I thought what we have in my house to direct you.
Oh, okay.
If I find it, I'll send it to you. I have it on an email.
Do you have my phone? 205.
Beth?
205-907.
Okay.
Chag Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, it shouldn't take it that long. Right.
How you doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all in this.
yeah, no, yeah,
On the internet.
That's not a normal one.
I don't think they brought people by twice. They said they could get it for you.
You said it's on there.
So we all, you want to order
What's
it?
going on? Yes, she is too. Oh, yes, she is.
She'll sell you stuff.
She gets it to do one again.
They have workers' comp.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they do.
And they
Yes.
so they have.
They have insurance and they have all of that.
Like a peanut butter there, oh, wow.
Yeah.
When you put it on.
I don't like that. I wouldn't like that. Yeah. Yeah, I know, we're the same way. Okay.
Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Chag Sameach. Glad to have you all here. Welcome back. Glad y'all are joining us. This week is very similar to last week, which means there's bad news and good news depending on how you view life and what your perspective is. Both of them are the same. We're not going to do most of Kabbalat Shabbat because we're in Chol HaMoed going into Yom Tov tonight, so there's not much Kabbalat Shabbat. So if you're here because you were like really ready for the singing, I guess that's bad news. If you're here and you're like, oh, it's a shorter service, then it's good news. So again, it all depends on your perspective in life. So we will go ahead and begin on page 27. we'll still do a little bit of singing for you guys. Now, won't cut it out. Page 27 is we'll jump right in with the song for Shabbat. Mizmor shir, shir liyom ha-Shabbat. 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 צדיקת ומריבה, כערב עלינו יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו, וינבון בשיבה, דשנים ורעננים יהיו, להגיד כי ישר אדוני, צורי ברב לתבוא. Page 29. אדוני מלך, גאולה לבש אדוני, עוז יתעזר, עם תקום, תמר תימור, נכון יצחק מעולם אתה. נשאו נהרות אדוני, נשאו נהרות כולם, יישאו נהרות תוך ים, מקולות מים רבים משברי ים, על עיר במרום אדוני. עדותיך נאמנו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש, אדוני אלוהיך ימין. יא נה 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 נה, יא נה נה נה, יא נה 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 נה, יא נה נה נה, יא נה נה נה, יא נה נה נה. At this time, we'll invite those in mourning and those of the Yurtites to rise for the mourner's Kaddish, page 30. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shamei rabah, v'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabah mevarach le'olam olam me'almai. יתברך וישתבח ויבחר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי קודשה בריאות לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיים וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. Just like that, we're done with Kabbalat Shabbat. So, Shabbat Shalom. Again, glad y'all are here. I want to invite everybody, this was short, so maybe we'll take a minute first. As we do, we'll take a minute to kind of reflect on the week that's just passed and think of all the things that have gone through, because so often during the week we don't have time to do that. And then afterwards, if there's anything you'd like to share, we'll take some time to share. So we'll take maybe just 60 seconds at this time. If you'd like to close your eyes to reflect, feel free to do so. If you don't have to. And just kind of reflect on the week that has passed. like to share from the week that they were reflecting on? Any bad news that we can support you with? Any good news that we can celebrate with you? Any ambivalent news that we can shrug at?
No news is good news.
That's what my father always says. So what's new? So thank God nothing. My age, I don't want anything. Gives you some good insight to my father as well. I'll kick us off while you guys think of what you want to share with that. With it being Sukkot this week, the weather was awesome all week. So I actually took my laptop and was working in the sukkah most of the day, like every day this week, except for today. I didn't get to. But it was really nice to be able to sit outside and hear the really loud motorcycles and fire trucks. But it was nice to be outside and get some work done out there. So that was something I don't do very much. It was lovely to do. So that was a good thing this week. I enjoyed that. Anybody else want to share anything? Yes, Sarah.
Okay, so I had several, but I'm gonna, as far as like priority, I'm gonna like highest priority or most important, at least for me. So tomorrow, as you know, because of the holiday, we are ending Deuteronomy. And so I am excited because I've never done the Zot HaBracha, which is the very last Torah portion in Deuteronomy. I'm so excited I finally get to do it. Not the whole thing, thankfully, but this will be a first for me. I've done every other parsha from Bereshit to Ha'azinu, and now I get to do the Zot HaBracha, so I'm excited.
We're excited to have you lane for us tomorrow. That is very cool. You can now see you've laned almost the whole Torah. We'll get you the whole one by at some point.
Well, you know what? After 2 weeks of doing the whole thing myself, I'm like, thank goodness somebody else signed up to do it.
That last alley has a long one. So. Anybody else have anything they'd like to share?
Well, although reluctant, I don't know why this populates in my mind. We live across the street from the Greenbrier Altamont Assisted Living. And I always see a gentleman. I see he's a gentleman. I can see how he looks. He's walking up and down that hill with a walker. And he sits on the bench on the corner of Highland Avenue and 29. And I said to Rosalie, I have to go to the corner and say hello to this man. I don't care what else I have to do. I have to visit this man. So I did. And I said, my name is Stephen. Want to tell you hello. How are you today? Big smile. Obviously, he had a stroke. He said, my name is John. And we said a few other words. I said to Rosie, that's the best thing I did all this week. Nothing will compare to that.
I'm sure he appreciated it. I'm sure that was one of the highlights of his week.
So I will do it again and again.
Great. I'm excited to sing with your wife tomorrow, too.
Tell me this again.
So I'm
Yes.
excited to sing you. As we're finishing Deuteronomy, we're going to sing Chazak.
She's warming up.
That's why she's not here. She's warming up. Well, we're glad y'all are here. Thanks for coming to celebrate Shabbat with us. And welcome Shemini Atzeret together. We're glad you're here to do that with us today. We're going to rise as we turn to page 39b, as we'll begin Mark. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher kila ma'asav b'yom hashvi'i v'yikre'ehu Shabbat kodesh me'erev va'ad erev. Adon menucha l'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. For ויום ולילה, כולל אור מבני חושך, וחושך מבני אור, מעביר יום מבני לילה, מעביר בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. בין חי וקיים, תמיד לא חלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים. Page 40. אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אתה, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו, בשוכבנו ובקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך, לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגד יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. ברכה תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם בליבך ודיברתם ושיתך ביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך וקומך וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לטובות בעיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ומישרך והיה לשמוע מצוותיי אשר אנוכי מצווכם היום והבא את מערכם ולאותו בכל לבבכם ובכל נפשכם. ויאמר אדוני את משה לאמור, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. We'll read responsibly in the English on page 43b. You proclaimed the covenant on the seventh day.
You declared it and decreed it, you listened and heard it.
You loved this day we inherited, delighting in its remembrance.
You began its commandment or remember it so far.
From the time you bestowed it, joy filled the hearts of Yeshurun, the people you redeemed.
Declaring the cause of righteousness.
You exalted Shabbat as a sign between us forever. In 6 days your world was formed, on the seventh day you rested.
And on this day Israel rested.
To honor your name, they sing songs of praise to the one deserving of praise. As we turn to page 44. Malchuto v'ratzon kiblu aleihem, Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael, l'chanu shira b'simcha raba v'yamru kulam. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha ne'gar ba'kodesh, Nora Tehilot Tosei Felech מלכותך ראו בניך כי ים לפני משה זה לינו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Page 45. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים ופלוסנו סוכת שלומך. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום את אבינו עולם ופלוסנו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני. הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. We rise as we prepare for the Amidah, beginning page 46. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'dorotam berit olam b'nei ובין בני ישראל לא תהיה עולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וידע וידבר משה את מועדי אדוני על בני ישראל יתגדל ויתקדש המרבה ומה דברה חידותי וימליך מלכותי וחייכון ויונכון וחייכון בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יש מרבה בברה לעולם ולעולם יפרח וישתבח יפר ויתרומם ויתנשא יתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילם כה ברכתה ושירתה תושבחה ונחמתה דמירה ועמה ואמרו Amen. We'll remain standing for the Amidah. Because we're going to be standing for much of the rest, if you'd like to, when you're done, just kind of put your book down so I can see that you're done. But you don't have to sit unless you want to sit and stand back up at the end. Because it is Yom Tov, the Amidah begins on page 306 and goes through page 314. Please include all the insertions for Shabbat, which are in red, as well as Shmini Atzeret. And as always, please feel free to use the Hebrew, the English, or use this time for your own personal prayer and reflection. We'll recite it privately, again, beginning page 306. still praying, please take your time, finish at your own pace. We'll rise as we turn back to page 53. Ulu Hashamayim v'ha'aretz v'chol tzeva v'yachal Elohim yom hashvi v'la'ato asher asa v'yishvot v'yom hashvi v'kol v'la'ato asher asa v'arech Elohim yom hashvi v'yikadesh oto v'lo Shabbat v'kol v'la'ato asher v'arech Elohim la'aso Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora Eloheinu B'nei Shamayim V'Aretz Magen Avot V'Paro Hayim v'maro, Ha'el ha'kadosh she'ein kamohu, Ha'meniach le'avo, B'yom Shabbat kodesho, Yibam ratzah le'haniach lahem, Yibam ratzah le'haniach lahem, Lepanav na'amod v'yerav v'fatah, Yishmo b'chol yom namim, Ve'od ha'brachot Ve'el ha'odao Adon ha'shalom V'kadesh v'shabbat v'valech shvi V'niach v'kedusha V'amedush ve'yodeh Zecher l'maaseh L'maaseh v'lechi Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, B'tzeh, B'michadenu, K'adshenu b'mitzvotecha, V'tein chalkeinu b'toratecha, Tzavenu b'tuvecha, V'samkeinu b'yeshuatecha, V'taher libeinu, Ve'odecha ve'em, Adonai Eloheinu, V'yahavah ratzon, Shabbat kodeshecha, V'yanuchu ba'Yisrael, V'kadshei shemecha. Baruch atah Adonai, V'kadesh ha'Shabbat. Continue with Kaddish Shalom, page 54. Yigrav yikrashem le'rabah, v'ravad yibrach yivikev yom yichmachuteh v'chayechor v'yomechor v'chayelcho ben Yisrael v'galav yitman karev v'yimru Amen. Yehi shmei rabah v'vorach le'olam u'lo me'amayah Yitbarach v'yishtvach v'karvim v'mamim naseh v'yitarav yitarav shmei kudsha v'rechu Leila mikov yelchata v'shivata, v'yishbechata v'lechamata, l'amiram be'alma v'yimru, Amen. Tikavat tzavoton v'araton, v'chol yitzir kol dam v'luhon v'yishmaya v'yimru, Amen. Yehi shmam v'ramin shemaya, v'chaim alein v'kol Yisrael v'yimru, Amen. Oseh shalom v'yvromah v'yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru, Amen. We'll remain standing for Kiddush, which is on page 79. Sabri Chavrai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei tzri hagafeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher בחר בנו מכל עם, ובאנו מכל לשון, קידשנו במצוותיו. תיתן לנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה שבתו במנוחה ומועדים לשמחה. חגים זמנים לששון, את יום השבת הזה ואת יום השמיני, חג העצרת הזה, זמן שמחתנו. אהבה מקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי באנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת במועדי קודשך, אהבה ורצון ושמחה וששון, כי הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת בישראל והזמנים. And since this is the first time we're celebrating the holiday this year, at the bottom of page 80, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. And we'll turn back to page 56 for Alleinu. Alleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, Ha'te'u yotzer b'reshit, shelo asanu goyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam kavenu kahem, v'kol Alleinu v'chol hamonam, אנחנו עוברים, משתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נותן שמיים ויוצר הארץ, משה יקרו בשמיים עמה, ושכינתו זו, בגובי אלוהים. הוא אלוהינו אינו, ומלכנו רק סגולתו, רק כתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום והשבות אל עמך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים עמך, ועל הארץ מתחת אינו לכם. לא כליך מגלה לעולם ועד, כי המלכות שלך היא עולמית לא, או ככתוב לו, איך אדוני לא, לעולם ועד. נאמר, היה אדוני, למלך על כל הארץ, היום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו Be seated. This time we'll take a moment to remember all those who, though they no longer walk this earth, remain alive in our hearts and minds. If I can pick up the sheet, then I can say that this week we observed the yahrzeit of Gertrude Adcox, Rosalind Battlestein, Sam Burke, Benjamin Bergen, Ellen Blueston, Joel Brown, Marion Bogo, Max Coe, Milton Coe, Rose Coe, Earl Cooper, Eric Belzer, Mary Field, Stephen Freed, Samuel Gordon, Sadie Burke, Naomi Hogan, Dorothy Hoffman, Gertrude Kahn, Paula Kimberly, Louis Klein, David Klein, Betty Copeland, Stanley Makitas, Benjamin Laskin, Susan V, Lizzie Levy, Lori Worry, Anatoly Meshkov, Rose Monheit, Fred Nichols, Selma Brilsky, Margaret Perlman, Gregory Sadie Rosen, Luis Rosenberg, Morris Russo, Frida Rubenstein, Isaac Schwab, Rachel Schwab, Faye Schaeferman, Toily Shapiro, Willie Schulmister, Hyman Stein, Michael Stewart, Mildred Turetsky, Ralph Waxman, David Weissman, and Sally Zell. If we're not being bracha, may it be a blessing. As we invite those in mourning, those of different sites, rise for the mourners' kaddish, page 58. Yikada, Yikada, Shemei Rabba, Bama, Yibrach, Yibutei, Yamir, Machutei, Echayechon, Yomechon, Chayechon, Ein Yisrael, Ba'agalau, Yizman Tavim, Yidreu, Yehi Shmei Rabba, Bemalach, Ve'elam Elamei Amayim, Yibarach, Yishmach, Yibhar, Yitamam, Yitaseh, Yitada, Yitalev, Yitalal, Shmei Kucha, Ve'elam, Ilam, Yinkol, Birchata, V'shilata, Tush Bechata, V'nechemata, Damiran, Be'alma, Yimru, Amen. Yehi Shlama, Rabba, Min Shemayim, V'chaim Aleinu, V'yakol Yisrael, Yimru, Amen. Say Shalom, Bibrama, Uyaseh Shalom, Aleinu, V'yakol Yisrael, V'yakol Yoshvei Tevel, Yimru, Amen. So just a couple brief announcements before we head off. First again, Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. Thanks all for coming. Thanks for joining us and celebrating with us. We're glad you're here. And if you're watching virtually, we're glad you're joining us virtually. Good to have you join us. Tomorrow morning, 9:30, across the hall, we have not just Shabbat, not just Shmini Atzeret, not just Challah, not just Yizkor, Simchat Torah. We got the whole shebang tomorrow, so hope you'll come. It's all that and a bag of East. Joke. East is like a little Israeli chip bag. Or tasty.
I just didn't hear what you said.
So it's all that and a bag of East.
Oh, haha.
You can always count on you, Aaron. So come tomorrow, 9:30. We'd love to have you join us. And yes, we will be doing Yizkor tomorrow as well. So I hope you'll all join us for that. And then tomorrow evening, we'll be having our Simchat Torah celebration. We'll be starting at 6:30. There'll be dinner in the Cultural Center. And then at 7:01, we'll do Havdalah and go straight into Hakafot and dancing. So I hope you will join us tomorrow and celebrate. Rumor has it there might be some adult beverages around, so that might be incentive too. Sunday morning, regular minyan, 8 o'clock, regular daily minyan at that time. Monday, our business offices are closed to give our staff some time off to recover from the holiday season. Just because the Chagim are ending tomorrow does not mean there isn't stuff coming up. We actually got a lot going on. Next Shabbat, standing approximately here, might be like here, might be like right here. We will have Max Halprin, a rabbinic student from the Jewish Theological Seminary, will be visiting us for the weekend. He will be leading Friday night services as well as Shabbat morning. He'll be giving the Devar Torah, and he will be teaching a class after Kiddush. So come join, meet Max, and come learn with us and sing with us as well. And we'll have an Oneg starting at 5 o'clock in the reading room before services, if you want to kind of meet him and get to know him before services start. So I hope you'll join us next Shabbat. And then the following week, Torah on Tap returns. We will be doing, the first one will be co-sponsored with the Jewish Fertility Foundation, and it will be 7 o'clock, October 18th at High Wire Brewing. As always, first round's on us, so come on by, come learn with us, and we're looking forward to a new season of learning together. October 20th, there'll be a Lunch and Learn book talk with Auburn historian Dr. Jennifer Brooks. October 25th at the LJCC is the first Southern Jewish Voices of the Year. Our own Margaret Norman will be interviewing Ronnie Hess, and I believe there's lunch involved with that one as well. And then October 26th at 6 p.m. is the grand launch of the Temple Bethel Civil Rights Experience. There'll be some food, there'll be a panel discussion, and then 2 days after that, October 28th, is Minyaner Shabbat. Come honor our Minyan, those who help make our Minyans possible on a twice daily basis, and it'll be a good way to learn more about who they are and why Minyan is important, so I hope you'll join us. And finally, our villages programs are all launched. There's a lot of them going on. I'm not going to give you all of them because we'll be so busy. Contact the villages people or the front office. I'd love to give you the next event times because there's a lot. So, did I forget anything?
Gen XYZ launch lunch, I think is, I can't remember when it is, but registration is now online.
Okay, that is true. Gen XYZ is having their opening lunch, and I think they have a singer coming, correct?
I think so. Should I go get a flyer? I honestly.
Check the website, call the front office.
But not on Monday. Call on Monday, no one's gonna answer.
You call on, well, you can leave a message on Monday. We'll call you back. Anything else? Thank you all again for coming. Thanks for being part of our community. We'll conclude with Yigal, page 62. Yigal Elohim chai v'yishtava, itzav v'yehineh v'mitziuto, echad v'yachid k'yihudo, v'gam mitzov na'achduto. Eino demut aguf v'eino guf, ונחנו חילון קדושתו, כמו לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון בראשית וראשיתו. הנו אדון עולם בכל נוצר, יורה גדולתו ומלכותו, שפע נבואתו נתנו, אנשי סגולתו ותקוותו, וקם בישראל כפושעו, מעביד את תמונתו, תורת מתנתן לים אוהב, יד נביאות למען ביתו, לא יחליף אהב ולא ימיר דתו, לעולמים לזולתו, צופה ויודע שצרינו, מעביד בסוף דבר וקדמתו, כומר איש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לו השערה כרישתו, ישלח בקץ ימים משיחנו, פתאום מחכה קץ ישועתו, ויקים חייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך הדיין שנגילתו, ויקים יחייל ברוב חסדו, ברוך הדיין שנגילתו. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach, wishing you a peaceful, restful, and joyous Shabbat and Shmini Atzeret and Simchat Torah, and hope to celebrate with y'all tomorrow. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Yeah. Did they have it here? Oh, there's one more. I do not think that was what we had planned, but if you need, I don't think they're long. You need me to take.
Well, one of them's 18 months, but I
I
mean,
can
I can do it. I mean, I can easily do it. I just
want or need me to take one, let me know and I can do so.
Okay. Thank you.
Especially because he's giving the Devar Torah, so I don't even have to do that next week. So.
One less thing to